Hello, my beautiful ladies and gentlemen. How are you feeling today? I am blessed out of my socks. Out of my socks. I don't have socks on. It's too hot here in South Africa. I've got the fan on, and you will see everything is moving here at the back. I've got amazing guests today. Oh, I am so excited. And it's not a theme over, but it's exactly the three guests that I had last year. And that was my show that I was the most worried. That was the show that people were popping out, going out. And I just said afterwards, oh, my beautiful Lord, thank you for helping me having the courage to continue wherever we are. It was like I had the shakes afterwards. So today we're going to talk about courage. How is your courage? If you look yourself in the mirror, and our title is Embrace the Mirror. If you look yourself in the mirror, can you say without a shadow of a doubt, yes, I'm gonna have an amazing day. And doesn't matter what is coming my way, I am gonna put my courage armor on and I'm gonna take action and I'm gonna inspire the world. And can you at the end of your day say, like I do, Sanet, did you leave your sparkle in somebody's heart and in memory? Because every morning I look myself in the mirror and I will say, Sanet, I love you. I am so proud of you. You go, girl, you go. Remember your why. I tell myself every morning, remember your why. And then I will tell myself my why again. And then I know it's going to be an amazing day. And yes, tonight I will be asking my question. Sanet, did you leave your sparkle in somebody's heart and memory? And I will do an air tick with my hand because it's hot. The hands is not under the covers. So my beautiful diamond beauties and my beautiful Tanzanite heroes, welcome, welcome. We are streaming direct into our platform. Just remember that both are private groups. Please put your name in the front or at the back so that we can see who is giving us comments. So I am so excited to introduce my guest. Are you ready for 3 deep breaths? I do see I've lost one guest already, so I don't know what's cooking. So my beautiful Wendy O'Howard, if I may ask, can you just find out on Facebook for Francine if she's okay and if she's coming back? I will ask you as soon as I bring you in. So my beautiful ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to take 3 deep breaths? Here we go. You can take a breath in, exhale, another one in, exhale, last one in. So today I just want to say congratulations to my beautiful sponsor, Jose Escobar, with your birthday. Oh, she's back. I'm so happy Francine is back. So my beautiful Jose, I hope that you are going to have an amazing, amazing year. And I will sing to you in a few, after the show, I will sing to you first in my home language, Afrikaans, and then I will translate it to English. But may you have an amazing year, and thank you for being my sponsor. I appreciate you. Here we go.
Is Jose Escobar. I live in Washington, D.C. area. I'm a family man. I'm an entrepreneur, coach, author, and speaker. I have communities, I support people, I'm a servant leader, and the list goes on. And I'm primarily the CEO of the Connected Leaders Academy. That's my bread and butter. That's my core offer, right? That's where I put most of my time and energy. And the Connected Leaders Academy is a growing community. It's a tribe of some of the highest level entrepreneurs from all over the world. We're now over 350 plus members, 42 states across the US, and 17 international countries. If you're an entrepreneur out there that's looking to grow personally and professionally, scale your influence, develop your skill sets, move the needle in your business, more money, more clients, right? This is the community for you.
Wow, amazing. And Francine, you are still part of the CLA?
Yes, I am.
And did you know that it's Jose's birthday today?
It is?
Yeah, I saw on Facebook it's his birthday, so I will phone him just after our session. And
That'll be
I just
great.
want to say welcome, welcome, my guest. I just must say, when I saw you drop off, my heart went do, 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 do. And I said to God, please don't. We're going to have an amazing show. We're going to have an amazing show. And here you are. So I'm going to start with you, my beautiful Francine. You
Perfect.
are amazing. I was blown away by our coffee chats. So thank you so much for booking a coffee chat, enjoying the Diamond Beauties. And I would love you to please introduce yourself and tell us what courage means for you.
Wow. Well, my name is Francine Ayala. I am the founder of WELA, which is short for Women Empowering Women Living Authentically. And I am also a master NLP coach and speaker. What courage means to me is really stepping into your power, and knowing that everything is going to be okay. Like I shared actually yesterday a story of perseverance and really understanding that I needed to give everything to our God in order for me to show up as the best version of myself. To continue to work on myself is something not easy for everybody to understand and to really dive deep into what is holding them back. And I think it's just a blessing to be able to experience the struggles, experience the pain, because it only builds your resilience. So by really allowing yourself to step into who you want to become and how to become your best self, you are so courageous in allowing that freedom to access yourself, to be accessible from within, and just know that you get to pull all that energy from our God. And believe me, I was the first one to run away every time he told me, let's go. And I'm like, hold on, there's more over here. So when you just really let go and let God, everything will come into place. And I am a servant leader, as Jose said. I am the same. I know that's where I pulled my fuel from. So
Oh, thank you, my beautiful one. And thank you for being you and serving the world with love. My
absolutely.
beautiful Wendy, I know you forever, my girl, forever and ever. Now it's 13 years. Can you believe it? 13 years,
Yeah.
and such an amazing. Just knowing you, how amazing you are, and all the things that you are doing. So thank you for being in my life. Please, can you introduce yourself and tell us what courage means for you?
Thank you, Sanet. And your sentiments about knowing me, I just send them straight back to you. So my name is Wendy. I'm a financial planner, but I'm not here to speak about that tonight. So what I want to share with you is a story about a international golfer. He's a South African by the name of Gary Player. And his story really inspires me every time I hear it. He's an elderly man now, he's 88, but when he was 10 years old, he came from a poor family, first of all. When he was 10 years old, his mother died. His father was a miner. They lived in a poor area, and he used to come home from school. He had to take off his school clothing, wash it, wear it the next day. He had to iron it, make it his own food, and so he went on. But he was quite gifted in a number of sports, one of them being golf. And at the age of 16, he said, I want to become a professional sportsman. And he had such a burning desire, and he made it happen. And he also believes in mirror work. And so, from very humble beginnings where he couldn't afford, even the golf clubs, there wasn't a lot of training in the country to assist him. He used to start work at 6 o'clock. He worked in a small shop, and he used to practice from 6 until 8 o'clock in the morning in a bunker. And he would just practice hitting these shots, go to school, and then after school or his part-time job, he'd go back onto the golf course. And he did a lot of mirror work, and he was besotted with becoming absolutely the best player in the world. And he managed to do that. And one of the things he did, which I found quite interesting, was he also, because life has its ups and downs, he said he used to slap himself in the face when he looked in the mirror and said, "Come on, life's going to give you some pain," so that he knew that when he came to those difficult moments, that he would be able to handle it. And his whole ethos is, when you look in the mirror, you choose how you want your life to be. And you can choose to make it positive, or you can choose to make it negative. And it's literally a daily choice. So, yeah, so there's a lot more to say about him, but very, very much an inspiring man. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you, my beautiful Wendy. I didn't know. I knew a little bit about him, and he designed a lot of courses,
Mm,
not only in South Africa, but around the world. And
that's
he's
right.
still amazing. He still bends down and pick up his ball, and he's quite amazing. So I
Yeah.
didn't know about the slapping in the face. So thank you for telling us that. My, my beautiful Howard, you came last year in December in our play date, the Diamond Beauty's play date. You came and talked about us, about the mirror, and then you bestowed on every Diamond Beauty an ebook. So I want to say thank you for your inspiration. And we're going to embark on a new venture for this month. We're going to be the Soul Diamond Book Club. You are one of the two gentlemen that we're going to celebrate your books. And then people can, any lady that completes everyday love challenge. There's going to be a love challenge, and you have to do every day something. By the 29th, I will have I call it a case study, and see who is our winners to win all the 5 books. So I'm excited to start that this week or this today for the ladies. But I think, Howard, if I have your permission, can I not also do it in the Tanzanite euros so that they also can win something?
Absolutely. Let's do that.
Oh,
Let's do
wow.
it.
Amazing. Amazing. So we are going live with the book club in both groups. So let us do that. Thank you so much. And you and Buddy are both a Tanzanite hero. So I'm truly excited. So, my beautiful Howard, can you please introduce yourself and tell us what courage means for you?
Absolutely. It is so lovely to see all of you, beautiful ladies, reconnecting once again. And Sanet, it's just an honor to be a Tanzanite hero, and serve the Diamond Beauties, have you on my worldwide podcast as well, to expose you to the United States and all over, because you are the Oprah of South America and the Oprah of the world, connecting people with such heart. And I love that about you. So it's
Thank
a
you.
pleasure. So I'm Howard Brown. I am a best-selling author of the book Shining Brightly, which you mentioned, that was distributed to the Diamond Beauties, to give them kindness and giving and healing through resilience, with ending with hope that fuels us all. And I'm an international award-winning speaker. I'm an inspirational podcaster and a health tech consultant. And it's just so amazing to be here. Well, as a two-time cancer survivor, courage means a lot. And we get this darkness in our lives, but we also get joy in our lives. And you need courage for both. whether you're stepping backwards or stepping forwards, courage does equal resilience. And it's really, really important to get through in order to cross the finish line, set your goals, meet your goals. Courage is really important. It's like a muscle, and you need to build that muscle. And starting that every day to say that you love yourself and go help others builds that muscle. And courage is what you actually go deep down inside yourself to actually get through the day, succeed, and then be able to shine brightly. And I'm going to actually shine brightly with you all today. We are shining brightly back and forth. It's so shiny in here. And thank you again for having me on the show and to talk about the courage and what you see in the mirror. I love being here, and thank you.
Thank you, Howard. I forgot to tell the ladies they must bring the glasses because I knew you're gonna. I was waiting for it. Let me see.
You knew it was
I was
coming.
waiting. And my beautiful Howard, you
Yes.
always call me your dancing queen. I have
Yes.
specially today I've put on my African dress and the dress I normally go onto stage with. So I am gonna drop the camera so that you can see my beautiful dress.
Yes.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Woohoo!
Wow. I love it. So pretty.
Thank you so much, especially for you. And before I go back to Francine, you just came you came off a, a ship. No, what you call it?
Cruise ship.
A cruise. You're a cruise ship. Tell us about it just briefly. Just briefly.
Sure. I was asked to be a keynote speaker on the reinvention retreat on a Royal Caribbean cruise from Tampa, Florida to Cozumel, Mexico, and back. And it was incredible. There's way too much food, I can tell you that, but we had good weather until the end, and it was such a delight because I started my talk and I basically made everyone repeat this mantra: I am a work in progress. I am a work in progress. I am a work in progress. And we built from there. It was such a lovely experience. What a cool venue. I got great pictures. I've got posts coming. I
Amazing.
really enjoyed it. And I got to be the keynote on the first day. And then I became the student because there were other speakers as well. And I learned greatly from them and connected and met a whole bunch of very heart-minded people that were there to help others. And I loved every minute of it.
Wow, thank you, Albert.
I love
So
it.
because of you, that is now also on my bucket list. And everything on my bucket list is coming true. So I am going to dream about being a keynote speaker on a cruise ship. I know exactly what I will be doing. And then I'm going to burn my wish and say to God, let God, as Francine have said. So before I go to you, Francine, I just want to see if they have correct something. I am going to bring in Krista's message. So Howard, I don't know if it's going to go all over here at your, let me see, because I said we're supposed to lift up. So let me see. Oh no, it's still there. So let me just and I say, Crystal Rose, what an amazing group, very inspirational. Thank you, Krista, all the way from Canada. And Howard, Krista is one of the ladies' whose books is also available. So I'm looking forward to that. So my beautiful Francine, we're talking about mirror work. We're talking about mirror work. Is there something that you have telling your ladies to do mirror work? Is there something in that line as well?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, the thing is, when you are able to really show up and understand who you are as a person, it brings so much just understanding of who you are and who you want to become. And, like Howard had said, like really, embracing, like, I'm a work in progress. And I love that because it's true. We are a work in progress, and we get to change the conversations that we have in our head from our past. So whether it be that we grew up in, the people that we grew up around, we get to change that message and show up for ourselves because we are a work in progress. We get to love ourselves. We get to share it out loud because once we are wholeheartedly in love with who we are, that's how we can love and share with others. And
Wow.
so it's really about stepping into your power. And that's what I share with my ladies is like, don't ever let anybody take your power away. This is who you want to become and what you're going after. And you get to show up wholeheartedly to love yourself and to love others. And so I just know that these ladies are out there, making moves and changing dynamics around them. And I'm so grateful and honored to be part of that whole mission. So I absolutely
Beautiful.
love it.
Beautiful. So, my beautiful Francine, before I ask you why are you doing this, I want to ask you, what is your forever song?
I love it. My forever song is by Whitney Houston, the Queen. I want to dance with somebody.
I, every time I hear this song, you and another lady has the same song.
Yes,
I'm sending
yes.
you kisses from South Africa. So, my beautiful lady, tell me, why are you doing this, what you're doing?
For many years, I've had such a heart and love to help people, to help others evolve. And, I know that, I mean, as a coach now, I understand the process in which every individual experiences life differently. And so some of us are less fortunate. Some of us, were born into, wonderful families, some of us not. And so I've always had a heart. My mom and my dad, they both gave back. I got to see that. So I got to see, the giving of helping others. And I remember a couple years back, I used to wonder why I was such a giver. And I'm not sure if I shared this already, but it's just like somebody had told me it's because you're a child of God. And I'm just like, that makes so much sense. And it wasn't because I didn't want to give. It was just, I just wanted to understand why I loved on people so much. And for God to put this mission in my heart to change the world, to really go out there and share with, women all over. And it's not just women, it's men too, because my target audience is women, of course, but I relate to a lot of men, and I coach men as well. And I love that. So to be able to change, and bring that peace and that love and that understanding. So it's like, this is what I tell my clients, it wasn't your fault, your circumstances, your situations, the environment, the people you were around as you grew up. It's your fault if you decide to stay there. So, like, take action into who you want to become and really step into your power and know that you get to change the generational hurts of your past. You get to become your best self. And that is my mission, like, to impact women all over the world by sharing this message. And just, I mean, my goal is 100,000 women by 2025. So we're moving. We're
Oh,
on
wow.
a mission, a big mission, and I know it's going to be accomplished because of being connected with individuals like you. I love Howard's story, Wendy's story. Sanet, you're just a beautiful spirit, and that's what it is. It's bringing this energy of love and uniting everybody worldwide. It's like world peace, and we're doing it. You know,
Exactly. I say love changed the world. And by
it's
being my amazing guest, you help me with my vision to
yeah,
be Earth's most heart centered brand, to bring experience, because this is the experience,
right.
to fill the world with love. And everybody can feel the love.
Yes.
And we are going to dance at the end, the
Yeah.
joy. And then afterwards, people will look and think about what we have told them, and they will think, I can be happy. I can make the choice. So I love it. Thank you, my beautiful Francine. So
Absolutely.
I have upped my game as well, my girl. I am a voice of a million.
Good for you. That's an amazing goal. I love it. Howard got me writing down I need to be a speaker on a cruise because I love cruises.
Yes,
That's fabulous, Howard. So I'm putting it on my list too.
yes, I have it on my list. My beautiful Wendy, can you tell me what is your forever song?
My forever song is Happy, Pharrell Williams, to
Yes.
remind
And
me
then
to be happy. Yeah.
And there's quite a lot of people, not just women, but men as well, that love that song. I've got 7
Mm.
people that I have danced with that loves your song. So every time Happy plays, I have to stop because otherwise I will forget who the names is. And I don't dance. I will call all the names out and I said, please, my beautiful Lord, send all of them once I just call out, send them my kisses and my love. So
Yeah.
I just want to say your song is the song that is the most people that loves it the most. And then Unstoppable is the second one because it was 7. 6. So Wendy, can you tell us, you when you do your hiking and you go out in nature and you do stay out, and that takes courage. I was bitten by a spider in December, and it really affected my skin, my whole body. I had to get a very strong antibiotic to try and get the venom out of the spider. So for now, I am a little bit afraid of spiders. If I do see a spider, I will I will call my husband. I call him in Afrikaans Liefie, and Wendy will know the Afrikaans for loved one, Liefie. I was like, Liefie, yes, a spider, come and help me. You must just take it another place outside. But you need to have courage to do that. So, can you please tell us a little bit about that?
Well, interestingly enough, I've never really thought about it. Although I must say, once on a backpack I was doing, I stepped over a puff adder. So puff adders, especially in winter, they like to sleep in the sun, and they sleep on the paths because the ground is flattened. And I didn't see him, and somebody behind me said, "Well, stop!" And we looked at it; it was asleep. But I was like, "Sure, that was a close shave." So about a month ago, I went on a backpack to the same place, and it very, very rustic. And one of the chappies was showering, and there was a what do you not bees hornets. It was actually hornets. There was a hornet nest behind the shower door. Now, we'd all had a shower, but he obviously banged it a little bit too hard, and they flew out, and the one stung him on his eye, just below his eye. So he had this puffy eye all weekend. So, and then he went for a walk and brought back a harmless snake. And I was like, yo, just keep that snake at a distance. So these things are out there. And in fact, also doing the Fish River Canyon hike, came across a cobra, and it actually stood up and it showed its hood. And I was like, okay, I think I'm just going to give you a very wide berth, and like gave him 2 meters on each side, banging as I went around. So these things happen, but I must say I don't focus on it. And when I do see them, I move out of the way and give them their space. But yeah, more than courage, the hiking for me is just connecting with nature, finding that peace that you get from nature, being out in the outdoors, and it's soul food for me.
Wow.
And Francina, I must say that after listening to you speak, the one good thing about what you do, I also think, is that you've got a community of people, and so does Sanet, because sometimes to keep remembering, to stay positive, to stay on track, it's sometimes a challenge to do it on your own. So it's so valuable, what both of you do, and Howard as well, and just keeping people on track and encouraging each other. But yeah,
But Wendy, you
thank you.
mustn't let yourself. You also do an important job. I know you don't want to talk about the work, but you help people with their legacy. You help people
Oh, no, sure.
to put down what they want to give to their loved ones when they pass on to the next life, and more, even more
Absolutely.
others. Yes, so you are amazing, my girl. You are amazing. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
So, my beautiful Howard, can you tell us a little bit about your story? I think it's important for the viewers to hear. And we could not get to that last because he was just about to start with your story. And then you didn't come back. You left us. You didn't come back and you tried your best. So, can you please tell
It's
us your
okay.
story?
So the short version of the story is that at age 23, I was diagnosed with stage 4 non-Hodgkin's T-cell lymphoma, which is basically blood cancer of my entire lymphatic system. And my world came to a screeching halt. I was failing chemotherapies. They told me I had 6 months to live. And by the grace of God and luck, my twin sister was a 1 in 25,000 chance of being an exact match. And May 24th of 1990, she delivered, it took her bone marrow out of her hips and they delivered it to me. And that saved my life and gave me my life back. And I got 26 years of life back from that. So that was miracle number one. Miracle number two is before I did any chemotherapy, my wise doctor, Eric Rubin, had me go to the cryogenic center. I left a sperm sample. And so miracle number two is that my daughter Emily was born, okay, after 11 years of frozen sperm, and our frozen kidsicle is now 22 years old. It's such a blessing that we did fertility, treatment there and preservation. And then the last thing is, unfortunately, at age 50, I went in for a screening colonoscopy. The age in the U.S. now is 45, unless you have family history or symptoms. And I was diagnosed with stage 3 and a year later metastatic colon cancer. And again, was told I had 6 months to live. And I was failing surgeries and chemotherapies and clinical trials. And I had this Hail Mary surgery where they actually took out all the cancer in my chest and pelvis and abdomen and poured hot chemotherapy to kill microcell cancer. And I am so happy to report that 4 years later, I am no evidence of disease. I'm cancer free and putting Humpty Dumpty back together again, and doing that by shining brightly and helping others every single day.
I love it. And I love being on your podcast. We had so much fun. So I know that you are just amazing. Can you tell us what is your forever song?
Well, so you and I have now met a whole bunch of times because I love your inspirational quote in the Art of Connection on smiling. And that's how we met. And then we met, and we met a bunch of times. And every single time we danced to Journey, okay? Don't Stop Believing. That's my fight song. That's my forever song.
Wow, I love it. I love it. My beautiful Howard, we know why you are inspiring the world, because you went through all this. It is just amazing how you decided that I want to live and that I want to inspire the world. Do you have a message for somebody that is at that critical stage, that that person don't know if tomorrow will come? Do
I
you
do.
have a message?
I do. So we all get knocked down in life and in business and in family, and for me and others in health. However you've gotten knocked down, and this is what I do in my survivorship coaching, it is your job to get back up again. And the first thing you do is you do not isolate. You actually reach out, and in your time of need, you be selfish. And if you can't find that help, others, I bet you every single one of us on this TV program will be able to go help someone. So call Howard, call Sanet, call Wendy, call Francine, and we will get you connected and get you help. And the second thing is that when you build that community, be selfish in your time of need, and do not isolate. Those are the two biggest things that I tell everyone. Okay, so do not isolate yourself. It's better to get a team and around you, your golden circle, your diamond beauties, your Tanzanite heroes, to come support you and take help, and we'll guide you through, and we'll get back up again. And you use your light and your courage to do that. And everyone has resilience. Sometimes it's hidden, sometimes it's dim, and that's the shining brightly movement, to lift up yourself, go lift up others, and then the world will be a better place.
Wow. It's beautiful. I actually have goosebumps. Thank you, my beautiful Howard. We've got beautiful Engena. That is Wendy's friend. Wendy, you have introduced Engena to me. She says, hi, everyone, Engena here. I don't want to bring her in because it's taking away Howard's half of his screen. So thank you, my beautiful lady. So, Francine, let me just get my wording right. 2024, what is it in for Francine?
Ooh, 2024 is a big year for me, and what we're doing with Wheela. So a lot of me building and understanding the process of a business has happened over the last 6 years. And, some people talk about having a word that's going to ignite them. Last year, my word was focus. So I got really focused on my overall mission. And then this new word is for 2024 is intention. So intention, I am being intentionally, with everything that I do, my business, my relationships, my finances, my community, just really being intentional about what I said or say what I'm going to do. So I'm following through with every single intention I've ever spoke about, every single intention of what I want in this life, every single intention of what I want for others. So it's really going out and just following through with what you said you're going to do. And so this year is big because my goal is to be a speaker across the US, and then across the world. And so I want to be on 5 different speaking platforms to be able to share my heart and my message with so many others across the world. And then also, it's just the businesses are growing exponentially because I'm being intentional about it. And, being able to really get this message of love, and peace out there is just where my heart is. And I know, eventually our nonprofit is going to grow into something that I've always wanted and always dreamed of, to support women in the mental health space. So that is going to come in via like sponsors, donations, and we're going to have facilities across the world that are going to support women through mental health and self-care. So I have big visions. I have big goals. But 2024 is my year of intention and really following through with, supporting people where they're at.
Wow. Ask me, Sanet, what is your word of the year?
Sanet, what is your word of the year?
Oh, thank you for asking, my beautiful Francine. My word is impact.
Yes, that is phenomenal. Good for you. I love it.
Thank you. And can I just say to you, Walt Disney said, if your dream is not scary, it's not big enough.
Exactly.
Now, one of my big dreams is Soul of a Diamond, where the lady will come and tell a story on the show. Then a part of a story, I will write an article for our amazing Diamond Moment magazine. And
Okay.
Howard, you have done an article for us already, and it's coming out on Monday. So we're going to do a review on Facebook. So I cannot wait
Cool.
for that.
Thank
And
you.
then part of it will go into a chapter. The lady will have a chapter in a book compilation called Soul of a Diamond. And then this is the scary part, because I need to get somewhere, a television station or somewhere, to somebody to say, Sanet, you can go and do a documentary on all the ladies' lives that's in the book. So we're going to have 21 stories. Mine is going to be first, and then 20 ladies. So, if your dreams is not scary, then you have to
Mhm.
dream a little bit bigger. So mine is like, I'm so scared, but it's so fun. So yes, I am gonna hold thumbs for you. That's how we say in South Africa, like this. I'm gonna hold thumbs for you that you can get that right. Um, Thank you so much, my beautiful Francine. Wendy, what is 2024 holding for you?
So 2024 for me is focusing on a couple of avenues. You know, work-wise, I've been doing financial planning for a very long time, and I always use it's a very logical thought process. And in December, I decided to bake Christmas fruit cakes, and I've got this great recipe, and I did quite well. And it actually gave me a different kind of energy because now I was doing something creative where normally I'm always in logical male mind. So this year I want to juggle between three things, focus on three things. So the one is obviously carry on with my work. That'll be my bread and butter. The other one is to bake a couple of things and see how those sales go. And the third thing is to focus on teaching English. And all of that, to me, also what I plan to do, or what I will be doing, is being grateful every day for what I've got, even if it's just grateful for the breakfast I'm having, because there are many people who don't have food, and for the bed that I sleep in. So to focus on gratitude, love what I have, and to focus on juggling those things and leaving procrastination at the back door. That's my
Yes,
plan.
yes, procrastination. Give it to Jack. You know who's Jack. Hit the
Yeah,
road,
yeah.
Jack. I don't want you no more, no more.
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations, my beautiful Wendy. High five. Oh, wow. I'm so proud of you. My beautiful Albert,
Yes.
2024. What is
Well,
in store for you?
so it's absolutely incredible. Last year was planting seeds, and I rolled out my book last year and sold over 1,500 copies, which is hard to do, and that is amazing. I got on 17 stages, including a cruise. Right, well, that's this year, but and I've done. My podcast is now. You came on and just released a couple weeks ago. Over 63,000 downloads. So people are listening to an inspirational message. And so it's a year. My word is growth. And I'm even going to go further, touch more lives. I'm not putting a number on it of 1 million or 100,000. I want to touch at least one a day, and I do. And more the better. And I will actually be launching a platform called Survivorship, live in the Survivorship Club. And we will have speakers and coaches and healers. And we are going to help people get one step further every single day. And I'm loving life. I'm feeling great. And I love being connected to all of you. And I love your words of impact. I love your words of intentionality. And I want to go hiking with you, Wendy, but I don't want to step on anything.
Wow. Thank you, my beautiful Howard. May I ask you, what is your golden nugget?
My golden nugget is for everyone, okay? No matter if you are feeling down or dealing with tough situations, but even better if you're feeling great and you're on top of the world, is to shine brightly every single day, okay, for yourself, for others, and for our communities and our neighbors, and provide that inspiration so the world will be a better place. That is my nugget.
Thank you. Shine bright, and you're welcome to put on your glasses.
Thank you. I will.
So, ladies, you can also have glasses. Just put your fingers in front. Come, 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 come.
I'm just gonna find glasses, okay?
There you go.
Oh, there you are.
We're shining brightly.
Let me take a photo. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Oh, thank you, my beautiful Howard. I love you very much, my beautiful one. Francine, what is your golden nugget?
Oh, to let everyone out there know that they are loved, they are worthy, and they're enough to really make an impact for themselves and for others, and to be intentional about it, and to know that everything in life happens for them, not to them.
Oh, I need to put my glasses on. Come on, put it. It was beautiful.
Glasses, here we
Thank you, beautiful Francine. I love it. Oh, thank you, Wendy. You are amazing, Wendy. So, Wendy, we are also going to put our glasses on. Please tell us your golden nugget.
So my thoughts are is just to be mindful of the fact that everything that happens in our life starts as a seed in our mind. So to be very aware of that and mindfully choose to be positive every day. Choose to see the good in things and just try and do that every day, all day.
Wow,
I
I
think
love
that'll
it.
make
I
a big
love it.
difference.
Here is to you, my
There I
beautiful
go.
Wendy. Woohoo, Wendy, woohoo. Oh, wow. So I never have done this before, but I want to do it today. Wendy, do you want to ask Howard or Francine? You can only have time for one, a question.
I just, really wish that, but, well, it's difficult to choose. But Howard, I mean, you've got so much to give in terms of your journey and so much inspiration. And it's just such a pity that you're not able to come and speak to South African audiences. And I know it's halfway across the world, but yeah, that would just be amazing. But your stories, it's quite something.
Wendy,
Very
thank you.
inspiring.
And we need to put that on the bucket list and figure out how to get me to South Africa somehow, some way, and then we'll actually go for a backpack as well as speak to the Diamond Beauties. That would be
Oh,
I've never been. That would be a bucket list. So thank you for putting that out there into the universe, and we now need to make it happen.
oh, thank you, my beautiful Wendy and Howard. Somebody said such an amazing inspirational group. So, my beautiful Howard, I just need to tell you something. We are
Yes.
700 ladies in the Diamond Beauties, almost, and we are in 42 countries. How about a bucket list of visiting all the ladies in all the countries?
As long as the TV crew is following you, I'm with you. We got to film it. It's part of your documentary, of course.
Exactly. Perfect. And my beautiful Howard, who of the two ladies would you love to ask a question?
So I'm going to ask Francine, okay? And I want to know what her happy place is, because we all need a happy place, a stress-free zone where we can not think about the world, but think about ourselves. What's your happy place, Francine?
Disneyland.
Mickey and Minnie Mouse. I love it. The
Yep.
happiest place on earth, right?
It is the happiest place on earth. I absolutely love being part of Disneyland, going to Disney World. I was just talking with family over the weekend, and we're going to be planning a trip in 2028 to Disneyland Paris.
Ooh.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
yeah.
That's a great happy place, I got to tell you.
Yeah.
And it's on my bucket list as well, my beautiful Francine. Do you have a question for Wendy?
Wendy, I love what you do as far as impacting people and their finances, because I used to do the same thing. So I want to ask, do you have any thoughts of sharing your story and making an impact for others, like in a group setting?
I would like to, but I listened to everybody else's stories, and to be quite honest with you, I just feel that my own story almost pales in comparison. And I feel that if you're going to tell a story, you need to make an impact with it. You need to inspire people to action, preferably. So yeah, so maybe this will be the year when I start juggling three things and become super successful, that I will say, you know what, can be done. Let me speak about it.
Wendy,
Yes.
just give me 1 second. Wendy,
Hello.
you have the most important job of all. You have to inspire people to leave a legacy. So here, my beautiful one, you have to take action.
Yeah, true.
You do.
Wow. I didn't even thought I'm going to ask you for a question or bring out my board, because when I do videos, I say action and then the person speak in front. Oh, wow. Amazing. So my beautiful guests, Wendy, Francine and Howard, you were amazing. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for giving us your heart, your beautiful spirit, your wisdom, and above everything, all of your love. I salute you. Thank you so much. May I ask, would you love to have a dance with me?
Yes.
Yes, always.
Yes.
Thank you, my
Thank you for
beautiful
having me,
viewers.
having us.
Okay, it's a pleasure, my beautiful Francine. And South Africa, I was supposed to say not pleasure because American, you are welcome, my beautiful Francine. So, my beautiful ladies and gentlemen, and especially on our two communities, the Tanzanite Heroes and Diamond Beauties Forever, I want to say, please look after yourself, smile often, and keep on dancing. But I have to ask you now a question. My beautiful ladies and gentlemen, will you have a dance with us? They said yes. They said yes. Woo! Let me cue the music. Here we go.
Walking on sunshine or dancing in the rain. Sprinkle me with fairy dust so I can fly away. Smiling at a moonbeam or squinting in the sun. Sprinkle me with fairy dust and cover me with love. From butterflies to eagles, oh, there's magic in that flight. Sprinkle me with fairy dust, watch me take to the sky. Singing, dancing, soaring high above. Sprinkle me with fairy dust and cover me with love.
Bye bye, everyone. Bye bye.